All right, I'm doing a combo for this recording, day 13 and 14. I just totally missed recording yesterday, and I was just not feeling very good yesterday, so I just never got around to making the recording. So I'm just gonna report both on this one instead, and just make it a combo recording. So let's see. So I'd say the highlights from yesterday was I definitely had been pushing myself fairly hard in terms of just morning, night, working pretty late. Working late and then not getting that much sleep each night, and so yesterday it definitely started taking a toll on me at that point. I started feeling like really just not feeling kind of a little fucked up in my head, kind of feeling, like weird surging feelings in my head. But I could, it was just like a sense of, my body is telling me like, you need to shut down right now. You need to sleep. And fortunately, I finished the job that I had been, this several day long job that I had been working on every single day, morning till night. Again, not recommending it, and I didn't personally want to be in that, pushing myself that hard, but part of it was just like, sometimes it's like you just got to do what you got to do, and you need to bring in some income, have this job, needed to finish it while simultaneously it was important for me to do this Waterfast. Two came into conflict. I just had to just keep pushing through. But well, let's just say that I did go down in weight. The previous day, day 12, I was at 203.8. And then so day 13, woke up, I was down to 202. So it would have been funny if it was back down to 202.4, but it ended up being 202. So it finally broke the back and forth cycle between 202.4 and 203.8. And but again, I did not get to sleep until like 2:45 in the morning. I don't remember exactly the reason why again right now, but yeah. So I 2:45. Yeah, the previous night before the 13th, I had gone to bed at like 2:45, and then I woke up at 9:15, and yeah, by the end of the day, I was just like, I was struggling, and I was dragging for sure. The last couple hours there, I mean, I was like, I had to just keep pushing myself to make it through. Took an extra long, lunch break in quotes, but more of just water and salts break for me. Stuff like that kind of helps. Take a little bit longer break in between to just kind of like pace myself a little bit. Definitely going up and down flights of stairs was definitely a struggle. And I just basically avoided doing any kind of heavy carrying at all. But I finally got back at home. I just got home, took a quick shower, and then just went straight to sleep. And it was like 9:30 p.m., which is unheard of for me to go to sleep that early, but I definitely could feel my body was just like, must shut down right now. So, and then also I just turned off the alarm. I was like, I don't care if I'm late to whatever, the next job I'm working tomorrow. I need to fully recover right now. So I turned off my alarm, put my phone in airplane mode, and then just went to sleep. And it's like, I wake up when I wake up kind of thing. So there's times like that where you just gotta say, hey, it's just too important for me to get the sleep now. So, but then I ended up sleeping from 9:30 till like a little after midnight. I think it was like maybe 12:30, about 3 hours later. I suddenly woke up at 3 hours later, needed to use the restroom, but then I was kind of quasi feeling awake at that point. So I ended up just listening to, some couple hour long talk interview, and then sometime after 2:30, something like that, passed out again, and then continued sleeping all the way until about all the way to about 9 a.m. This morning. And yeah, I felt a lot better. No longer had the, I was just feeling like my brain is feeling like it's in trouble here. Like it needs downtime right now. And so today I felt way better. Woke up, pretty refreshed feeling. And then with that much longer, slept good solid 8 hour plus kind of thing. When I weighed myself this morning, I officially broke the 200-pound mark and dropped down to 198.6. So it's, I'm approaching 20 pounds drop, since where I started. And then my pH today was 6. Ketones still holding at 6. So that's all good. And then I've, again, I was putting some of cayenne pepper. This one, like I said, there's no sugar. It's just salt, a little bit of vinegar, but no calories. So that's kind of my rule right now, is just I can add a little bit of accessory items, so long as there's no calories and it's not artificial, anything like that. No artificial, I would never do an artificial sweetener or something. And then I did a little bit of just seltzer, again, 0 calories, 0 sweeteners, 0 artificial sweeteners. It's just carbonated water with a light hint of lime. So just combining that, salt, a little bit of cayenne, and it definitely has, really cleared out my system for sure. So feels like it's mostly been cleared out at this point. So that makes me feel good. And and today just had another job. I was just doing some little light remodeling work. Again, just got to pace myself. It's, sometimes, again, it's just that I have just a certain operating range, and outside of that range, things start getting, I start feeling winded, feeling overexerted, winded sensation in my body. If I have to go up and down a flight of stairs a little too much, or too often, or too quickly, if I'm going upstairs, I generally need to just intentionally slow my pace down just a little bit, walk up the stairs a little slower, so it's not over, feeling too overexertion right now, which I know all this is going to change once I start refeeding. I definitely have noticed already that I could definitely feel the difference in terms of my overall body weight already. Like when I stand up and move around, I can already sense that I can feel lighter. I definitely do feel lighter, especially in getting up out of a chair kind of feeling. Just like, oh yeah, I am lighter than I recall, because since the weight drop has happened fairly quickly in a short enough time span, there's enough time for me to notice that I am lighter. Then let's go to the other one. I feel like the shins. I'm wearing some jeans today. Yeah, so today yeah, these are definitely, again, looking, I think they're looking pretty good today. You know, it's very light. It has a very light pink tone at this point. You know, so these are definitely looking definitely well on its way to healing up pretty good, you know. So yeah, so I'm very happy the results coming along. Like I said, we're at the 2-week mark, milestone moment. And you know, originally I was thinking 2 weeks, but you know, now I'm thinking at around the 20-day mark. So another 6 days from now. I feel like these will be, but who knows? All I see that progress is being made. They're getting healed. It's looking better and better. And soon these will just be things of the past. Be all healed up. Be lots more svelte. And yeah, be at least good 25 pounds lighter than I am now, something like that. Hard to, you know, put a estimate. Yeah. So, and so I'm planning on I time this so that day 40 would be I'd be completing my fast on my birthday. So on my birthday I can have like I said, I'm not gonna have dessert, but I will definitely have some kind of refreshing something. I haven't decided yet, but to break the fast, you know, I'm open to suggestions. You know what it might be to break the fast, but you know, last time I had done like some jicama root with a little bit of probiotic yogurt stuff, which I don't know. Now in retrospect, maybe that's not the optimal thing to do. You know, maybe it should be a bone broth or something like that. But you know, that feels kind of maybe I could just do it initially with bone broth, but then follow that up a little bit later with something else, a little bit more interesting, but still really gentle and super nutritious and super clean and all natural. Celebrate my birthday. Could stick a candle in it or something. I don't know. So, yep. Yeah, I think that's it for now. So yeah, so 14. So on to day 15, and we'll see where I'm at. And just, yeah, 14, 15, and 25, 26 days to go. So, well, under a month to go, and 2-week mark, you know, definitely big milestone. Again, like today, overall feeling, yeah, pretty neutral feeling towards food. You know, like I was able to watch a couple of, because I was just curious. I started thinking, I saw some feeds that popped up my YouTube feeds, and I was just thinking, oh, that looks interesting. But just thinking more in terms of, once I'm done with the fast, what are some different ways I can prepare food? And I just like watched a couple of food cooking videos, and it was a much more intellectual experience watching it than a visceral feeling of like, ooh, oh man, that looks so good, I really want that. Like, it was much more, okay, is this healthy? Is this, yeah, like, would this actually be good for me? This looks tasty, but is this, what part of it is, I don't know, this is probably violating one of the things that I need to be following. Like, I was thinking more like that. So in terms of like emotionally craving feeling, just was pretty much was non-existent. So again, this makes it this very unusual experience of I can now like look at food right now, and it feels very distant and abstract almost feeling. Like there's like no like yeah, I feel abstracted from it. It's primarily an intellectual exercise and not an emotional, physical craving exercise like it was, before I do the fast. So, so I can be way more objective about any foods right now and just be like, okay, no, that's not a good idea. That wouldn't be a good idea. Oh yeah, okay, this one will work. No, that won't work. And it's very interesting just being in that state. And I feel like it's very empowering to actually be able to be in that state and not just have these intense cravings that just like tell you like, oh, you must eat this, and then you just give into it kind of thing, which I just like, I don't want that. I don't want to be one that's just giving into my cravings like that anymore. I'm just like, screw that. So and let's see what else. Yeah, no, I think that's the interesting thing today. So and finish the day feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. I was finishing, and again, that was part of the reason why I just didn't do a recording, as I was like, by the time I got back home, I was just like, must shut down right now. I don't have even one bit of energy to go a few more minutes to do a recording right now. I need to just shut it down now. So I'm glad I did that. Feeling much better. I'm definitely going to follow up tonight by, again, not staying up too late. Make sure to get plenty of sleep. And I think I like the idea that start getting the habit of just not having an alarm clock and just make sure to get to bed early enough to where I can reliably count on that I'll wake up at a reasonable enough hour automatically. That's still well before the time I need to be getting ready and going to work. So, all right. Until next one.